Hey Noobcaster viewers, how's it going? Now, if you are subscribed to my channel before I ended up deleting all my videos, you'll know that this was actually the first video I posted when I first started doing the channel, because it was really the only one I had, and I thought it was one of the best ones I had. So that was kind of my starter video. But also, if you do recall watching that video, it was awful. The video wasn't up to par, and the audio was just disgusting. I mean, some people had some issues with it. I know. I posted a link on it on a different website, and people who visited were like, "Wow, that's horrible." But this is definitely going to be an improvement on the first upload I did. So that's kind of why I'm redoing. I'm gonna redo everything. All the videos, all the casts I've done, I'm gonna redo them with my high quality, high def, good videos. So I mean, I was kind of upset when all the videos were deleted, but then I realized that it's probably a good thing, because, you know, I want my videos to be good, and I want people to want to watch them. So I don't want a bunch of bad videos up there. So I am going to redo the videos, and I decided, hold on a second. I just had to turn that down because I know that in the battles and stuff, the sound effects get loud and they overwhelm my voice. So as I was saying, I am going to redo all the videos because I want them all to be high def. So that's why I'm going to just start fresh. I am going to redo all the episodes first. All the episodes I had posted, I'm going to redo them. There is one episode I have that I will post that isn't going to be high def, and you'll understand why after I post it, because it is going to be a repost of an older one. But there's only one. All the other ones I'm going to redo, recast, and make them all nice and pretty. So if you did send me some emails with some replays and stuff, be patient. I'm going to try and get through these episodes as quickly as possible, and then I'll start going through those replays again and get those posted up as quickly as possible. So I'm going to have to do some overtime work to get through all this, but it's going to be a lot easier now that I got the software and the hardware to do this. So we'll see how that works. Here's Dreadnought. I guess trying to do a rush here with his cannon rush, but that was kind of stopped. I win. So what we have here is I win and Dreadnought in the upper left, and Templar Knight and Random Chaos in the lower right. I'm Templar Knight, and Random Chaos is my brother. So this is again me and my brother can play against these two. And I just found this game real interesting. Iwin is coming. Iron floated his, or built a command center right here at the high yield right off the bat, and then he floated his first command center away. Now he's floating his first command center away, so it's obvious that he's up to something shady right now. Dreadnought did try to do a cannon rush there, but my brother was able to stop it with his probes. He caught onto that pretty quick. I'm here building my Reapers. That was back before they nerfed the Reapers to Oblivion. I used the Reapers a lot on 2v2. To try and get a fast strike to set my opponents back and allow us to kind of get the economic advantage and get ahead a little bit. And it worked fairly effectively. We're not pros in 2v2. We're at silver, but the ranking system's all weird in 2v2 anyways. And it matches us up against, like, who knows? You know, we just never know who we're gonna be matched up against. But here comes Iwin with his command center right into my base. I caught onto this with some recon. I saw that expansion, as you could see with with this. So yeah, we had this along Watchtower, so we caught to this expansion. Here's Iwin landing his command center inside my base. Fortunately, I had some Reapers to start hammering this command center. And he's transforming it into a planetary fortress. My brother's like, what in the world? I'm killing his SCV so he can't repair his structure. I probably should have killed those already, because they're kind of counting all the work I'm doing. And I'm doing everything I can to take out this command center, sending even my SCVs over there to start drilling away at it with my 2 Reapers grenading it. But this planetary fortress did finish, and it's going to start to take out my SCVs 3 at a time because of that splash damage that cannon does on that command center. But I did have some more Reapers I brought in here. Now the command center is burning up, and since his SCV isn't already out, he's not going to be able to repair it until that SCV gets out, and that SCV did complete. But here comes my brother with some probes to kind of help me destroy this command center. I'm here with my Reapers I brought in also to start grenading it, and that SCV did survive, but not for long. So that was we were able to deal with that command center, but both me and my brother lost all of our workers, so we have no economy. But it's not too bad because neither does I win. But Dreadnought does have an economy, but we're quickly rebuilding our economy as fast as possible. My brother obviously has his chrono boost, and I have my mules. So we're doing what we can to get back into this game. I still have these 3 Reapers here, so or 4 now. So I'm not entirely hopeless with units. Plus I have some minerals built up, 555 minerals and 338 gas. So I'm not entirely helpless here. Iwin's in a bit of trouble because he doesn't have any structures. He doesn't have a barracks. He doesn't have any tech at all. He doesn't even have any. He doesn't have that much Vespene either. He has no way of mining Vespene. So he just committed all into that planetary fortress for us. But we were able to destroy it and pretty much take care of Iwin and his opponent for the time being. Like it'll take him a bit, but he is able to recover, or he has the means of recovering right now. So it's basically Dreadnought versus me and my brother. So it's basically 2-on-1 because Iwin has nothing. And where did my Reapers? Oh, here are my Reapers. They're camping right here, ready to make a move. I have my SCV here just drilling away at the engineering bay, trying to destroy it. He gets a little help from these Reapers here. Finally, I think I just sent them up there because I saw this extra mineral area here, this mineral line. And here comes Dreadnought's Stalkers coming down to kill my my Reapers. They did not kill that SCV though, so he is there. I kind of made a misclick, kind of got my Reapers too close to that cliff, and those Stalkers were able to kill one of those. So I'm down to 3 Reapers, one at 10 health. So my army is fairly weak right now. We do have these cannons here for defense, but if these Stalkers can get some vision, they are going to be able to blink up here and basically just bypass all this defense. So that's something we're going to have to be ready for. I've got a few more Reapers. At this point, I've just committed to Reapers. You know, I'm trying to rebuild my economy right now. I put all my SCVs onto to Vespene. I guess I guess these Reapers do get expensive and cost a lot of Vespene. But while I'm trying to rebuild my economy, I'm just basically pumping Reapers out to get some units out into the field. Iwin did lift off this command center because I discovered it with my Reapers, but we still don't know about this command center here. So as far as we're concerned, this is Iwin's only command center. So we're doing what we can. We have these Reapers following it around, or I set these Reapers to follow it around to make sure it didn't land anywhere for them to rebuild. And I don't have any air, and neither does my brother, so we're not able to really do anything about that command center as long as it's floating around like that. And he does have 5 SCVs in there, so I imagine he wants to attempt another planetary fortress attack. But we did destroy his engineering bay. Well, he has rebuilt it. But I imagine he had those SCVs in there, and he can unload them and do another planetary fortress attack. But my brother did have these Stalkers and was able to repel that command center from trying that thing again, that cheese attack. Iwin is starting to rebuild his tech. He's throwing out a barracks here, getting his refinery so he can get some Vespene gas going. Dreadnought still hasn't expanded. He's just been focusing on building this one army. He probably intends on attacking. Oh yeah, I thought I was so funny. I'm taking these I'm taking Iwin's mineral line here, his main actually. But it was spotted by that. I don't see that pylon, so I don't know it's there. But it was enough to spot my command center. So Dreadnought does know it's there. I thought it was pretty sneaker. I was gonna start mining out from under their noses, but unfortunately it were able to spot it with that pylon that I did not know was there. So I did get away with that, but that's okay. It's no big deal. I went over here trying to do what he can to rebuild. Here's Dreadnought moving in with these stalkers. He's going to use this command center to get some vision on the high ground to blink up these stalkers, as he's just done. At the same time, I felt it wasn't prudent to engage these stalkers with these Reapers, because these Reapers wouldn't stand much a chance against the stalkers anyway. So I decided instead to send my Reapers all the way out here to just counterattack Dreadnought's base. And all this time, Dreadnought is here. He did destroy my command center, so there goes my economy. I'm basically helpless as far as that goes. And my brother just doesn't have quite enough stalkers to deal with Dreadnought's army. But I am moving in with my Reapers, and I know he has warp gates. So the first thing I did was take out his pylons and try to supply block it. Because I knew if we were able to warp in just like 3 or 4 stalkers, he'd be able to just easily take out those Reapers. So I did take out those pylons, and it actually worked. Because now he has supply block, and his entire army is down here. And while his army is down here trying to destroy us, I'm just there with my Reapers, basically with free reign in his base, taking everything out. I take out all his workers, so he has no economy left whatsoever, and I've taken out his Nexus right now. And he's unable to build probes, and he's unable to protect his Nexus. So his Nexus did go down, so that is basically the end of Dreadnought, minus his small army he has. Or his regular army here, I guess regular size army, but he is sending his army back to try and defend what remains of his base, but it's irrelevant either way, because these structures are unpowered, and he has no pylons or probes to power up these structures. So, I mean, all these structures are going to do for him now is provide a vision on this mineral line, and it's half mined out. So, he felt he needed to defend his unpowered structures here. So he did come back, take out those Reapers. My planetary fortress is morphing in right now, but it's not going to morph anytime. If they did have it spotted with that pylon, he knew it was there, and he decided he might as well go and take it out. Since technically that was my only source of income, but I am rebuilding my command center right here. And here's my brother with his army, much larger than Dreadnought's army now, because Dreadnought was unable to reinforce his standing forces. So this is basically all. This is Dreadnought. This is the player Dreadnought. That's all he has left. Once those are gone, he's out of the game. And Iwin is here. He has built a ghost. So that's about all Iwin has. Plus he has some structures and some economy going here. But my brother was able to do government. And this ghost launched a nuke as a defensive measure. I'm telling my brother that he's nuked you know, and my brother was able to repel these stalkers with his larger army. And I'm telling him to back off. You're kind of stuck with all your forces. But he did back off a little bit, but he took a lot of damage to these stalkers and lost maybe a small portion of them. And here comes Dreadnought trying to save Iwin from certain destruction. But Iwin was able to save that orbital command center. But Dreadnought does not have the stalkers to deal with my brother's force. Plus that Immortal was hurting those stalkers quite a bit, because Immortals do a lot of damage, and Iwin has left the game. Dreadnought is eliminated, so that's pretty much game over. They didn't even no GG or anything like that, but that's okay. So that was the game between my brother and me. This was the first cast I did when I first started this channel, and so I'm basically gonna start from the beginning. I'm gonna redo all my episodes, and then I'm gonna start redoing the free casts I had done with some of the emails I had gotten. So if you have emailed me already, I appreciate the emails. I appreciate the support. Good game for Iwin and Dreadnought. Good game, mi hombre, and good game to me. So until next time, remember, this is your friendly neighborhood noob caster.